leather traveler's journal. Good morning, rise and shine. I'm trying to film in a bit of different angles today because I don't want my content to be repetitive. I just put a load of laundry in the wash because in my dorm it's washers and dryers for like the entire building. So when I get down there in the morning, it's more likely to be empty. This is the day I only have classes from 10 till noon, which I absolutely love. Today we have something very exciting with the Hospitality and Tourism Club. They have a tour of a restaurant today. It's a restaurant a lot of people line up for. It's at Chubby Fish. So I signed up for it. You get to hear about his process starting a business. Also, I never talk about this, but when I was a little baby Audrey, I really wanted to be a chef. I went to this restaurant the other day and we sat at the chef's table and my mom was talking about how good her pasta was. So we talked to the chef about it while we were eating and he literally gave us a pasta recipe. So I'm so excited to try to make it. But yeah, today is a good day to have a great day. That's the motto I've been living by. I went to Basic Kitchen, which is a restaurant in Charleston. It's one of my favorites. It literally has all my favorite types of food. I'll put some pictures on the screen. And they had a sign up that said, "Today is a good day to have a great day." And I just got reminded of that quote. Usually on these slow mornings, I like to do a stretch or yoga. But since I'm like running up and down doing laundry, I think I'm gonna do that a little bit later when I can relax. I'm also just pretty hungry, so I don't want to think about my stomach burning while I'm doing yoga. I want to be fully present. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to make a little breakfast and I'm going to journal. I just made this Louise Carmen inspired leather traveler's journal and it's one of my favorite videos. I really like how it turned out. So I'm gonna journal in here. Also just my daily journal by Fernanda Ramirez. I do this every single day. Truly, I have definitely noticed just being so much more filled with gratitude and like excited about my days. I can 100% say that journaling has helped me with that. Also in this journal, I actually signed up for like a little master class and it was all about high ticket sales and I really wanted to hear because it's a remote job and it's basically selling things to people who are already interested in them and you can choose niches that you're interested in, maybe the influencer world or wellness or nutrition, and you can focus in selling in that. As you can see, I took these notes. I don't want this to be like my end job, but if I can make money from this job and then use it to invest, use it in things I am passionate about, you know, that is great. I'm not going to talk about that for too long because I don't want to bore you. I have class in 1 hour, so in the meantime, I'm just going to have breakfast. I think we're going to have sourdough with an egg. I'm going to journal and I'm going to keep on doing my laundry, but I will probably catch you after class. Then I was headed off to the restaurant, which I didn't videotape in, but it was super fun to hear about him starting his restaurant. And then I went into Brandy Melville and found the cutest headband.
Optimism to power. I am happy, confident, and optimistic. Every day I feel more positive. Today is going to be a great day. I know that today is going to be a great day.
Good morning! Woo. I'm so excited because last night I prepped these oatmeal balls. Oh my gosh, I sent my mom a picture. By the way, I love my headband from Brandy. It's these polka dots. I'm just obsessed with it. I think I'm gonna wear a black leather jacket and look very chic. I don't know why I thought it was giving Parisian a little bit. French, I don't know. I'm just loving it. I think it's so cute. Brandy Melville has the best headbands, but my mom just said, okay, Blair. Aw, Blair from Gossip Girl always has the cutest headband. Anyways, so I prepped these last night. They're chia seeds, peanut butter, oats, and then I also put my collagen and creatine in here. Including the collagen, this actually has over 25 grams of protein. Could definitely make these with protein powder. I wasn't following like an exact recipe, but I'm excited to try them. If they're not sweet enough, I'm gonna add some fruit. I don't have honey or anything, but I think that'd be good. And as you can see, there's 2 chocolate, 2 peanut butter. They all just start with the base of the peanut butter, but then in half of it, I mix some cocoa. I think we're gonna start with tasting the normal one. They just stayed in the fridge overnight. Not half bad. I love peanut butter, so I feel like anything with peanut butter I'm gonna like. And honestly, I don't feel like it needs the sweetness. Like, I like just the taste of the peanut butter. Then we have the cocoa one. I think this one might be better with some sea salt or chocolate chips, but I didn't have chocolate chips. Here's what it looks like. I'll give the exact measurements of what I added. This is good. The only thing is I would add some sea salt and I might go add some fruit. But I think this is a really good way to get my collagen and creatine in, just so I don't get repetitive with like yogurt bowls or overnight oats. But now what I'm actually gonna do is film a what I eat in a day for TikTok. I did this a couple of weeks ago and I feel like it did pretty well, but it was just a voiceover. So today I'm gonna try to do a talking one and see if people like that. So we're gonna film that TikTok and eat breakfast before we have class. It's super cloudy. It's supposed to rain, so I'm going to bring my umbrella to class. But yeah, let's film the TikTok. What I eat in a day talking edition. Also traveling today. I prepped these peanut butter oat bites last night.